Donald Trump. Donald John Trump, born June 14, 1946, is the 45th and current President of the United States. Before he became president, he was a businessman and television personality. Trump was also the chairman and president of the Trump Organization. Much of his money was made in real estate in New York City, Las Vegas, and Atlantic City. He used to own the Miss Universe pageant. He was the star in his own reality show The Apprentice. In June 2015, Trump announced that he would run for President of the United States in the 2016 presidential election. Starting mid-July, polls showed that Trump was the front-runner in the Republican field. This was true even after much criticism from the party due to his comments on illegal immigration, Muslims, and ISIS. His campaign has gained support from mostly middle-class families. It has gained opposition from Democrats, some Republicans, business people, some world leaders and the Pope. On May 4, 2016, Trump became the presumptive nominee after his only remaining challengers, Texas United States Senator Ted Cruz and Ohio Governor John Kasich, dropped out. He became the president-elect on November 8, 2016, after a close race with former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. Each of them needed 270 electoral votes to win. Trump had 304 while Clinton had 227. He was inaugurated as the 45th president on January 20, 2017. At 70 years old, Trump is the oldest person ever to become president of the United States. Early life. Trump was born Donald John Trump in Queens, New York City. He is the son of Fred Trump and his wife, Mary Ann, née MacLeod, who married in 1936. His mother was born on the Isle of Lewis, off the west coast of Scotland. Donald was one of 5 children. Donald's oldest brother, Fred Jr., died in 1981 at the age of 43. Trump's sister, Mary Ann, is a judge in New York. Trump's father's parents were German immigrants. His grandfather, Frederick Trump, immigrated to the United States in 1885. He became a naturalized American citizen in 1892. Frederick married Elizabeth Christ, October 10, 1880, June 6, 1966, at Karlstadt, Kingdom of Bavaria, Germany, on August 26, 1902. They had 3 children. He studied at Fordham University until transferring to the University of Pennsylvania. Trump was not drafted during the Vietnam War. In an interview for a 2015 biography, he attributed his medical deferment to heel spurs. Career. Hotel developments. Trump began his career at his father's real estate company, Elizabeth Trump & Son. The company focused on middle-class rental housing in Brooklyn, Queens, and Staten Island. One of Trump's first projects, while he was still in college, was the revitalization of the foreclosed Swifton Village apartment complex in Cincinnati, Ohio. His father had purchased it for $5.7 million in 1962. Trump became closely involved in the project. With the $500,000 investment, he turned the 1,200-unit complex with a 66% vacancy rate to 100% occupancy within 2 years. In 1972, the Trump Organization sold Swifton Village for $6.75 million. Trump has developed many real estate projects. They include Trump International Hotel and Tower in Honolulu, Trump International Hotel and Tower in Chicago, Trump International Hotel and Tower in Toronto, and Trump Tower in Tampa. In Fort Lauderdale, Florida, one Trump construction project was put on hold in favor of another, Trump International Hotel and Tower in Fort Lauderdale. Meanwhile, Trump Towers in Atlanta is being developed in a housing market having the nation's second-highest inventory of unsold homes. In its October 7, 2007 Forbes 400 issue, Acreage Aces, Forbes valued Trump's wealth at $3.0 billion. Since 2011, his net worth has been estimated from $2.9 billion to $7 billion. Beauty pageants. From 1996 until 2015, Trump owned part or all of the Miss Universe, Miss USA, and Miss Teen USA beauty pageants. Wrestling support. Trump is a WWE World Wrestling Entertainment fan, and a friend of WWE owner Vince McMahon. In 1988–89 he hosted WrestleMania 4 and 5 at Boardwalk Hall, dubbed Trump Plaza for storyline purposes, and has been an active participant in several of the shows. Trump was inducted into the celebrity wing of the WWE Hall of Fame in 2013 at Madison Square Garden for his contributions to the promotion. He made his sixth WrestleMania appearance the next night. The Apprentice. Main article, The Apprentice. In 2003, Trump became the executive producer and host of the NBC reality show The Apprentice, in which a group of competitors battled for a high-level management job in one of Trump's commercial enterprises. In 2004, Trump filed a trademark application for the catchphrase "You're fired." For the first year of the show, Trump earned $50,000 per episode, roughly $700,000 for the first season, but following the show's initial success, he was paid $1 million per episode. In a July 2015 press release, Trump's campaign manager said that Universal had paid him $213,606,575 for his 14 seasons hosting the show. On February 16, 2015, NBC announced that they would be renewing The Apprentice for a 15th season. On February 27, Trump stated that he was not ready to sign on for another season because of the possibility of a presidential run. On June 29, after widespread negative reaction stemming from Trump's campaign announcement speech, NBC released a statement saying, "Due to the recent derogatory statements by Donald Trump regarding immigrants, Universal is ending its business relationship with Mr. Trump." Trump was replaced by former Governor of California and actor Arnold Schwarzenegger. 2016 Presidential Campaign Announcement. Trump made a formal announcement of his candidacy for President of the United States for the 2016 elections on June 16, 2015. He made the announcement at 11 a.m. EST from his headquarters in Trump Tower in New York City. Trump launched his campaign saying, "We are going to make our country great again with the commitment to become the greatest jobs president." Trump's official campaign slogan is "Make America Great Again." That was Ronald Reagan's campaign slogan, but Trump trademarked it. On May 4, 2016, Trump became the presumptive nominee after his only challengers, Texas United States Senator Ted Cruz and Governor of Ohio John Kasich, dropped out. Border security and illegal immigration remarks. During his announcement speech he stated in part, "When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're not sending you. They're sending people that have lots of problems, and they're bringing those problems. They're bringing drugs. They're bringing crime. They're rapists. And some, I assume, are good people." On July 6, 2015, Trump issued a written statement to clarify his position on illegal immigration which drew a reaction from critics. Ideas. Trump has described his political leanings and positions in many ways over time. Politico has called his positions as eclectic, improvisational and often contradictory. He has listed several different party affiliations over the years, and has also run as a Reform Party candidate. The positions that he has revised or reversed include stances on progressive taxation, abortion, and government involvement in healthcare. He has supported Christian groups in the U.S., claiming that he will reverse unfavorable tax treatments preventing them from expressing themselves in the political arena and promising to revive a more widespread use of the phrase "Merry Christmas" instead of "Happy Holidays" in department stores. Other issues he highlights include taking care of military veterans, making the military strong, aggressive bombing of the Mideast terrorist group ISIS, surveillance of certain mosques in the U.S., and making trade agreements more favorable to American workers. Primaries. Trump entered a large field of candidates consisting of 16 other Republican candidates campaigning for the nomination, the largest presidential field in American history. By early 2016, the race had mostly centered on Donald Trump and U.S. Senator Ted Cruz. On Super Tuesday, Trump won the majority of the delegates and remained the front-runner throughout the primaries. Finishing in June 2016 with nearly 14 million votes, Trump broke the all-time record for winning the most primary votes in the history of the Republican Party. General campaign and election. After becoming the presumptive Republican nominee, Trump's focus shifted to the general election, urging remaining primary voters to save vote for the general election. Trump began targeting Hillary Clinton, who became the presumptive Democratic nominee on June 6, 2016 after beating Bernie Sanders in the Democratic primaries, and continued to campaign across the country. Clinton had established a significant lead in national polls over Trump throughout most of 2016. In early July, Clinton's lead narrowed in national polling averages following the FBI's conclusion of its investigation into her ongoing email controversy. On September 26, 2016, Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton faced off in the first presidential debate at Hofstra University in Hempstead, New York. Lester Holt, an anchor with NBC News, was the moderator. This was the most-watched presidential debate in United States history. On November 8, 2016, Trump won the presidency with 304 electoral votes to Clinton's 227 votes. Trump won a smaller share of the popular vote than Clinton. He is the fifth person to become president without winning the popular vote. The final popular vote difference between Clinton and Trump is that Clinton finished ahead by 2.86 million or 2.1 percentage points, 48.04% to 45.95%, with neither candidate reaching a majority. Trump's victory was considered a big political upset, as nearly all national polls at the time showed Hillary Clinton with a modest lead over Trump, and state polls showed her with a modest lead to win the Electoral College. In the early hours of November 9, 2016, Trump received a phone call in which Clinton conceded the presidency to him. Trump then delivered his victory speech before hundreds of supporters in the Hilton Hotel in New York City. Personal life. Trump has 5 children by 3 marriages, and has 8 grandchildren. Trump is a Presbyterian. As a child, he began going to church at the First Presbyterian Church in Jamaica, Queens. Marriages. Trump married his first wife, Czech model Ivana Zelníková, on April 7, 1977, at the Marble Collegiate Church in Manhattan. They had 3 children, son Donald Trump Jr., born December 31, 1977, daughter Imka, born October 30, 1981, and son Eric, born January 6, 1984. Ivana became a naturalized United States citizen in 1988. By early 1990, Trump's troubled marriage to Ivana and affair with actress Marla Maples had been reported in the tabloid press. They were divorced in 1992. Trump married his second wife, actress Marla Maples, in 1993. They had 1 daughter together, Tiffany, born October 13, 1993. The couple were separated in 1997 and later divorced in 1999. In 1998, Trump began a relationship with Slovene model Melania Nos, who became his third wife. They were engaged in April 2004 and were married on January 22, 2005, at Bethesda by the Sea Episcopal Church, on the island of Palm Beach, Florida. In 2006, Melania became a naturalized United States citizen. On March 20, 2006, she gave birth to their son, whom they named Barron Trump. Health. A medical report by his doctor, Harold Bornstein MD, showed that Trump's blood pressure, liver and thyroid function were in normal range. Trump says that he has never smoked cigarettes or consumed other drugs, including marijuana. He also does not drink alcohol, a decision after his brother's death caused by alcoholism. His BMI, according to his December 2016 visit on Dr. Oz, is just under 30, which is high.